Fundan was one such poor boy. Other boys ate the sweets, but he could only stare at them hungrily. No amount of crying, begging, entreating, or flattering could grant his wish. He was destined for failure, but the failure never dampened his spirits. Now Fundan was a poor boy. Other boys ate the sweets, but he could only stare at them hungrily because he was unable to buy. No amount of crying. He never cried, he never begged, he never pleaded with somebody, entreating, plead with somebody, or flattering. He never did flattering to grant his wish. He was destined for failure. It means it was planned that he will get only failure. But his failure never loses heart, even made him strong. Today, Fundan did not take his afternoon nap. Jatin had promised to get raw gurry and imarti. In the boys' world, this was going to be a historic moment. They had been waiting since morning for Jatin. How could one close one's eyes? Now, today, Fundan did not take his afternoon nap. He did not sleep in at daytime. As Jatin had promised to get raw curry, coconut, raw curry, and imarti. So all the boys were excited, and it was a historic moment for all the boys who will get raw curry and imarti. They had been waiting since morning for Jatin. All of the boys, all the boys were waiting for Jatin. So how could one close one's eyes? It was impossible for everyone to sleep at daytime. Reaching the garden, Fundan thought, it's not evening yet. Jatin is usually here by now. But maybe not. It, it's still early. Chunu, Sohan, and Kallu are still asleep. Jatin must have reached the main road. He is sure to get the Imarti red and shiny. Once, long ago, yes, at the Dashera Mela, I had tried Imarti. How sweet it was! His mouth salivated at the memory. The longing grew. He had now left the garden behind. There was a wide field that led to the main road, but no sign of Jatin. Now, when he reached the garden, Fundan thought that it's not evening yet, and he might meet Jatin at this time. Chunnu, Sohan, Kallu are still asleep, and Jatin must have reached the main road. Fundan thought, he's sure to get the Marti. Red and shiny, delicious. He thought of the Dashera Mela when he had tried Imarti. It was sweet, so sweet, delicious. His mouth salivated at the memory. The longing grew. Now he wanted that Imarti. He had now left the garden behind. Now he moved forward. There was a wide field that was leading to the main road, but he was unable to find Jatin. He was unable to see Jatin. There was no sign of Jatin. For a while, Fundan waited for Jatin at the edge of the village. He was excited. He wanted to be the first to greet Jatin today. I will lead him to the village. Everyone will be so surprised. Such thoughts excited him further. His heart dancing, he moved towards the road, clapping his hands. Now Fundan was waiting for Jatin at the edge of the village. He was very excited. He wanted to welcome Jatin that day. He wanted to lead Jatin to the village. And he wanted to make everyone surprised. Such kind of thoughts were making him excited. His heart was dancing. It means he was very happy. He moved towards the road, clapping his hands. He moved towards the road and he clapped his hands. And this shows that he was very happy. He was very excited to greet and to lead Jatin to the village.